Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be going pretty in-depth on quite a few different PlayStation 5 restocks, walk-ins, and as well as also Xbox Series X and S restocks and walk-ins we're kind of watching for all throughout this week. Now, I do want to say, I think we do have a confirmed drop going on, which we're going to talk about probably a little bit more throughout the week too as well, as more information slowly keeps on rolling out. But after all that too, we also have a lot of locations we'll be watching. A lot of locations with walk-ins, a lot of locations that are overdue, and as well, we also have a few official notices too as well for a few other little various things on top of that. So we have a lot of things to go and talk about all throughout this video. And as well, hope you guys will have a fantastic and lovely week, and we guys just have a good day in general. As you guys probably know, we are going to record this video kind of in the middle, the awkward middle of between the day-to-day video that we just uploaded a few hours ago, and as well for this one, so if any like weird drops happen like an hour ago or so, that should have also been covered up on the previous prior video. But we have a lot of things, and like I said, do we at least have a confirmed thing I do to believe as well. Now the confirmed stuff is like pretty likely, like a nice 95% chance or so, give or take. Like it's going pretty high up there on the likelihood, so we're going to talk about that. But at least for this, we have a lot of big boy retailers, a lot of good information, and as well, if any of you guys are still even looking for a PS5 or maybe even got one, leave your comments down below and keep me in the loop. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. If you guys want to go check throughout the week, you guys can. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below. Tweets just for general tweets. Twitch just for hanging out, chilling, playing games. The Weeble, you sign up, deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock and free money, so it's always worth doing. Same with the Coinbase, that link down below. We also have a Twitter giveaway still going on for a PlayStation 5. You just want to make sure you guys enter on in if you guys haven't done so already. Super easy. We'll probably actually have another one play in the works in the near future. And very last but not least, we also keep on seeing a lot of Xboxes up and available on Best Buy. Those are always linked down below. Leave a like if you guys found the video helpful, and let's go and dive in the video itself. So one of the very first and biggest things out here is going to be regards to the GameStop drop. Now, this is the one that's not, I'm going to probably put confirmed in the title just because it does seem like it is pretty much confirmed based on this information. And if it's not this weekend, which I do kind of believe it is, I'll be watching it for probably at least next weekend regardless, but it should be looking very, very good. The rough date expectations that we are watching out for. This will be, I believe, on May 28th. Now, we will probably have like another video, one or two videos if more information comes out or more leaks, so we have like exact list on what's in the bundle and everything. But what we've been seeing so far, GameStop has had employees had stock arrive. GameStop has confirmed that there are some bundle orders on the way. GameStop employees have also confirmed the same exact date, which is the May 28th date we've been seeing floating around a lot. Like we've been hearing that date a lot from multiple different sources and multiple different people. So that's why I'm putting like a nice 95% on the confirmed side. Now, it's not 1 zillion percent confirmed. We have to wait for like the official brand Twitter or like, signs in the stores or all that type of stuff. But typically how we've had for GameStop as of recently, it has been looking almost like it's like usually whenever the early leaks come out, like I think every single time we've had information from the tweets or from like, employee leaks, I think it's almost always happened. So there's at least some kind of good news going on with that. So we'll be watching that. Should be a PlayStation 5 Disc Edition bundles on the bare minimum. Most likely probably for Pro members too as well. Now, we did go and have PlayStation 5 digitals on the previous prior drop, so we can still be maybe expecting them because we haven't had a PlayStation 5 drop happen at least in quite some time since the last walk-in event when it came from GameStop. So if you guys want to be on the lookout for this Saturday. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We'll probably have an updated video whenever we have the official confirmation, whether it's the store list or everything else throughout the rest of this week as well. So this will be looking pretty good. Like I said, Pro members, probably going to be a bundle. They've usually been around like 2 to 3 games or like 2 games and then like a PS Now card or like a GameStop gift card. Kind of depends. They are slightly more on the pricier side, but they're not that much of a big upcharge. And a lot of stores have been getting stock with it. Last time it was pretty much every single GameStop store too as well. This one we're not 100% sure. So another kind of big kind of note on this too, as we covered this on prior videos, as of right now too, the PS5 store event is actually fully taken down on the GameStop side. And that always happens right before they prep up a drop, and that basically looks like the web page as well. Down, they have to update it, they have to get the store information, store list, stock numbers, and all of that put together. So it's looking pretty good. This is looking, that'll be my confirmed drop of the week. It's looking and feeling pretty spicy. We still have been seeing Xbox Series X showing up in stores, but just use the link down below for the Best Buy side. So all around, we'll give you guys more details probably throughout this week, but at least we do have at least something to look forward to, and especially even for this weekend too as well. So I'm kind of hyped hyped up for it. I'm kind of excited for it. I hope all of you guys are too as well. So good stuff with that. Now, part 2 of that. There is always that small chance, too, that GameStop might go do a drop tomorrow online. We have seen the double whammy of online drops as well as also in-store drops. Now, is that confirmed? Absolutely not. I do think on the prior, past 3 drops or so, they have just allocated just having more stock into more stores than online. But usually GameStop isn't a lot of Tuesday and Wednesday drops, so we'll be watching throughout today to go and see. So, good stuff with that. Now, the part 2 of this will be on Best Buy. So Best Buy is a little bit more of an intriguing topic. So just in case there was a weird drop that happened today, although it just kind of depends on your hours you guys are watching. I always kind of say that, sometimes people watch at 5 or 6 p.m. or so. And sometimes nothing happens too, but it's always nice to note. When it comes to Best Buy, we have seen loads of stock showing up. And if you guys were watching the weekend videos, we actually did see a lot of stock showing up too as well in stores. We were seeing people checking out. We were seeing people getting their PlayStations. Some people were sitting in line. We were seeing many different various locations in different states having actually some pretty big stock. Some of the stock numbers we were seeing were even looking in the 40s to 60s range. It was looking like a pretty good, solid restock. So some stores have been selling them throughout the weekend. We saw a very pretty big instance, I think, on Saturday and Sunday with a lot more Best Buy store locations getting stock. Now, what you usually want to do is you basically want to go and have a nice little thing. I have my homie Cam who put this up, where basically if you guys ever want to use the app glitch, that still has, I think, been one of the best places for us to get our consoles for you guys. So with this, you just basically want to go and find out the PlayStation 5 SKU unit, or just type in, say, PlayStation 5 console or consoles to see if any bundles or things pop on up. And then as you guys are in the app itself, if you guys see a listing where it's like this, PlayStation 5 console or PlayStation 5 digital console, on either sold out or pickup not available, then you guys want to go and check your stores. It's kind of weird, but basically just means that there is store inventory in the store. And then that means that there is at least one on both sides. The bare minimum, there's at least one. Now, will you always get it sold to you? No. Is there, could someone else maybe go and sideswipe it before you get there? Yes. Is it regional? Not necessarily regional, but just depends on the store. But we have been seeing a lot of this. We've been seeing so much stock as well floating around. So we saw big warehouses, so a lot of the warehouse distribution centers were moving stock. And as I mentioned, we've been hearing some reports of stores having 40 to 50 stock. So there's more of a pretty serious walk-in. We may even make a few more videos on it throughout the day. But when it comes to Best Buy has not been messing around. We've been seeing loads of stock. We're talking, and same on the Xboxes too, we keep on mentioning that down below. But we've been seeing loads of stock. So if you guys want to check, even as of literally today, as you guys are watching your video, if you guys download the Best Buy app on your phone, or even just give a casual call to your stores, you guys can maybe go and find out and get some information on it. So all around kind of cool with that. When it comes to stock too, as I mentioned, this is technically day 3, although typically on Mondays onwards, this is where kind of things get a little bit more on the intriguing side. Typically, we've been seeing most restocking ranges around a 2-week or so. This is technically day 3, but the very first work day. So as I mentioned, quite a few locations were selling stock on Saturday and Sunday, just in case your local place doesn't have stock. There was also a few locations that apparently weren't even selling stock in the first place. So what I mean by that is just, we were also hearing rumors that it was only mostly event stores that were getting and receiving stock. So just keep that in mind. If you guys remember the prior event store drops, be on the lookout for it. But as well, you guys always call some Best Buy stores and go and see. We also have been, I think, seeing a few reports of them showing up on shelves. We'll give you guys more details throughout the week. But Best Buy is looking huge. GameStop's looking almost confirmed. I would probably put Best Buy in the confirmed, just is more on the regional and area dependent side. And you have to put a little bit of effort into checking local areas and stores and doing the app glitch and being knowledgeable on what the app glitch even is in the first place. But at least we've been seeing some good stock with it, and Best Buy has actually been kind of coming in clutch, and same with the Xboxes too. So you want more people who get consoles, the better. Now, for some other little various things all throughout this week. Now, really quickly, I'm sure you guys know Walmart. Walmart is probably not going to do a drop throughout this week. As you guys know, or may not know, we actually have a drop going on for them as of next week, I believe. They did a pretty preemptive and early restocking alert for us. So there's always that chance they maybe have leftover stock, or maybe throw in some Xboxes early or whatever. So always just be slightly aware. Although be also cognizant too that a lot of the Walmart drops also do have fake drops on the website and fake consoles on the website or whatever. Don't get scammed. So we're probably going to see too much more on the Walmart news. It'll probably be a little bit more on the chiller side. So if that's cool with you guys. When it comes to Target's kind of in the same boat as Best Buy, where, as you guys know, Target has switched their restocks into just in-store, online order, in-store pickup. So kind of hasn't been the funnest, but we've been kind of almost flip-flopping. Like right now, it kind of seems like Target, maybe the past 2 weeks or so, has been slowly receiving stock. It just always depends on when your store receives their first batch of stock, when they go get in the first place, all that type of stuff in general. Just in case you guys are curious. So usually we've been seeing drops as it's kind of all sporadic and random. I hate it, but like 7 a.m. to around like the 11 a.m. range typically is when people check and we see like a lot of alerts or Target employees update their internal stock. Part 2 of that is as well. That's kind of more so on the nighttime, like around the 6 to 10 a.m. or 6 to 10 p.m. range or so, depending. We have been still seeing, like we saw some warehouse distributions, and we have been seeing some nice alerts and various zip codes and regions getting stock. Although, as I mentioned, Target kind of just depends. But like I said, we saw some pretty big warehouse numbers, and they were kind of corresponding a little bit with the dates on Best Buy, so I would not be that surprised if we saw a larger uptick for certain regions and certain stores getting and receiving more stock. So, it kind of stinks because I wish I gave you guys more, like at least for Best Buy, I could be like, yeah, go check, it's worth it, go like it's in your stores, it's worth it. Or same with like GameStop. But when it comes to Target, it's kind of still a little bit of a wild card, which does stink. Though when it does come to Target itself, like I said, the stock numbers have still been going good. I think we saw a little bit in the Northeast already, and the West so far. So I think Illinois in this region, for every time I've checked, has been a little bit more on the drier side. Same, I think, with the South, like Florida, Texas, and all that. So, but at least we have been seeing some stock. We've had some employees confirming stock still like around and exist. I'm sure a lot of you guys would agree, myself included. I kind of just prefer just having like, the nice, normal, chiller stock, just doing event drops. It was a little bit on the easier side, at least in my opinion, But yeah, so Target, keep on checking. Xboxes, haven't really been seeing them in stock as much, though once again, for like the 4th time throughout the video, just check on the Xbox links down below in case you guys are trying to get from that. Amazon. Now, Amazon, unless they did a weird drop, like literally like right now or something, you always hit the links, whatever. But when it comes to Amazon, we're not really expecting too much. We are on the overdue side, though. We've been hearing like little inklings and a little bit of rumors when it comes to Amazon with it. You guys can always check the links and stuff down below. And it has been quite some time since the last restock. Now, if I had to prioritize my time, I'd probably just wait for the GameStop or Best Buy, obviously. But when it comes to Amazon, they do sometimes work in those nice little snazzy restocks. So, PlayStation 5 Disc Editions are overdue. PlayStation 5 Digital Editions are overdue. More so on the PS5 Digital side. I think for both those consoles, been just over a month as of now, and we do typically see a lot more on the 20-day plus, so anything that's after like the 20-day or so region. If I get any good Amazon links, I'll let you guys know. If we get any good details, we'll let you guys go and know, unless it dropped like an hour ago, in case that you guys are just probably laughing, but I'd be in the same boat. And as well, they usually are somewhat heavily botted, but maybe just due to the maybe rarity / unexpectedness of it, it may be do a little better. When it does come to consoles, though, too, as well, we have also been getting some few dates updates sometimes, like a few hours or a few, like, 1 or 2 day updates with it. So we'll be watching for consoles and trying our best to go and see the best we can. So if we see any stock arrivals, we'll let you guys know. If you guys are employees, you guys get any information for all these locations, let us know. And as well, we'll kind of be watching it throughout the week. Now, once again, it's not confirmed. They could be maybe holding stock for maybe Prime Day or something, but we'll let you guys know how it all kind of goes and plays on out. Now, the next kind of big and last big boy, PlayStation Directs. So as you guys may or may not have seen the news, PlayStation Direct's added a bunch of brand new consoles. So we now have the brand new Horizon Zero Dawn PS5 disc and digital consoles up in the store itself, like on the physical PlayStation Direct store. We have also seen a lot of the APIs go and update. We've also seen Best Buy APIs update too as well, in case you want to look out for total tech drops or normal online drop too as well. The online API did go and change in case I didn't mention that. But PS Direct's APIs are locked and loaded, new stock, website links have been locked and loaded, and we've kind of just been patiently waiting for more stock. We haven't really had a big major restock in like 3 weeks or so, which does kind of stink. Like, we like seeing more consoles and more drops and all that. Like, obviously, that's the big boy stuff. We like that. That's the good stuff. So, when it comes to all those stock in general, we'll be watching. Typically, we've been seeing more of the public drops. We could also be waiting for a private drop, too. They do have the emails up, so make sure you guys are signed up for the emails. So if they do send out any emails, we'll let you guys know for a confirmed drop. We'll talk about it on next Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe we'll be watching today, same with the GameStop, as we mentioned. Or we've also been seeing a lot of public drops. The public drops have been around like the 3 to 6 p.m. range or so. Anyone can enter. If you guys have the link, I usually try my best to tweet out the link or do a community post for the link if I have a chance to. when it comes to all the stock and stock movements with it. I've been trying, trying my best, boys, trying my best. So yeah, we'll be watching for that. I would probably like to assume that if they did do a PS Stret, they'd be doing it strictly for the bundles. They make more money on the bundles, would make a lot of sense. We'll be watching to win for that throughout the week. If it doesn't happen this week, I'd be generally surprised, like I said, with the new listings and the websites and just the delays on the drops and everything else. But this should be a pretty good week, I think, nonetheless. Like if it's not this week, we already have confirmed stuff for next week, so I think we'll have some pretty good movement, pretty good drops, all that stuff. I'm kind of hyped up, boys. I'm kind of hyped up. Hence with the weird haircut, still going on over here. So now we can kind of get more into like the mid-tier and walk-ins. So Anton Line, unless they did something earlier on today, has not done a PS5 drop in quite some time. So Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, we've been seeing PlayStation 5 disc and PlayStation 5 digitals all kind of flopping around when it comes to them in general. They are usually pretty nice. Like we do like the consoles, we like their bundles, a little bit on the pricier side, but drop's a drop. Xboxes, they have also been having Xboxes in stock pretty actively and pretty regularly. So we'll be watching and seeing stock with them the best we possibly can. So we'll watch that throughout the week. Costco has had a few walk-in kind of rumors floating around, although nothing majorly confirmed. We do have some more walk-in stuff we'll cover. But basically, if you guys want to check your stores and maybe ask some employees, find some information or whatever, you guys totally can if you guys would like. As well, Xboxes for them, very overdue. So all around looking good for that one. PS5 drops online, not as overdue, but they have done back-to-back weeks before, so be on the lookout in the earlier morning hours. Sam's Club. Sam's Club did do a PS5 drop too as well, so they're kind of more on the X-nay side for the mid-tier retailers. They always could do more. There's always a chance. Xbox is also as well overdue. All those are for just members themselves. BJ Stores as well also did some PS5s online. So if you guys want to maybe see a slightly more upper tick of them in stores, we can maybe wait and see for more information with it. Now, it's not 100% confirmed or 100% gone and golden, but we are watching the best we possibly can. We're going to try our best, boys. We're going to try our best. And yeah, we'll kind of get more information throughout the week the best we possibly can. But a lot of these like grocery store chains, like mid-tier places, have kind of done drops the last week. They still could do this week, as I mentioned, just not as likely. Now, Myers, Fred Meyer's, Kroger's, Smith's, and all those good stores. Those are pretty much all throughout the entire country. We have been seeing PlayStation 5s getting consistent stock and them showing up in the stores, and it just kind of depends on your local area, the local time, and all that stuff whenever you guys have a chance to get your consoles. We kind of haven't seen, I think, a pretty consistent, Wednesday, Thursday restock dates, I think, for Myers, into Saturday and Sunday. I think those have always been the consistent dates or so. We were seeing just, I think, a little bit sprinkled in every state. So Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, all that stuff. So it's been looking good. We've still been enjoying it, liking it, vibing it. So good stuff with that. As well, same with the Fred Meyer's Kroger's. It's kind of been more, I think, on the Fred Meyer's side. We didn't really see as much on the Kroger's, besides maybe 2 weeks ago or so, about a week ago or so, give or take-ish. But we've been seeing, I think, the more focus. I'm kind of saying all three of them, because they kind of have a same supplier and, same kind of puppet company or whatever, like the adult company or whatever. But we've been seeing a little bit more floating around on the Fred Meyer's side, so there's more focus on the West Coast. So if you guys want to casually check the stores, ask the employees, give them a call, whatever, feel free to. We keep on mentioning GameFly, if I didn't mention that as well, has not done a drop in a very long time since around the holidays. So the PS5 disc and PS5 digital bundles, looking very, very overdue for them. They've been more focused on the Wednesday drops, if anything. As well, when it comes to Microsoft, we'll kind of see if Microsoft Online has any more drops available for their online pure non-bundle drops too. We'll be watching for that. Don't forget about the Newegg day-to-day shuffles, which do on occasion include up their nice little console brethren. As well, we also are still watching, too, for a lot of the other walk-ins, too. So this will be more so, as I mentioned, for the BJs for a chance with that. Military onlines are very, very overdue for active military members, and as also for the in-stores and in-store restocks and drops. We've been watching a lot of those and expecting a lot of those, so hopefully those will come sooner rather than later. PC Richards have not seen a drop in quite some time, online or in-store, so that's very overdue. And Dorma did do a PS5 drop around 2 weeks ago or so kind of slowly getting up there on the overdue side. When it comes to other various things, such as the staples, we still have not been seeing too much information with them, which is, kind of sad to go and see. HEB, we still have not been seeing more walk-in information with them. The Belks, all the other various locations too, not so much, regardless. And as always, just a quick reminder, be always on the lookout for the Verizons. They have on occasion been working their way out into the restock realms and all the good vibes with that. And on top of that too, we've still been watching, for the Kohl's, overdue, their API has been sent around, Urban Outfitters, etc. for their bundles, and just all the other various mid-tier locations. I do think, though, this week, Best Buy for sure, and GameStop for sure. The big focus is Target if you're lucky, and we'll get more information throughout the rest of the week for all of you lovely folks out there trying to get your consoles. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching as always. You guys are all fantastic. You guys are all lovely. You guys are all beautiful. I love you guys. Make sure you guys check out the Amazon links down below just in case we'll go and see. For the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below as always. You guys want to follow. We have the Twitter giveaway down below for the PS5. We have the Xbox is always up in stock. We mentioned a bunch throughout the video. The Twitch stream, you guys want to hang out and chill. And everything else, I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place. We'll have a lot more videos throughout the week, and I love you guys all so much. And thank you guys all for being a part of my life in the first place. You guys are all fantastic. Love you guys.